Welcome to Billionaire Investment. Today, Tesla just set up a conditional empire. If every rung is climbed, Elon Musk could become the world's first trillion-dollar CEO. But this ladder is brutally hard. It only pays if the business runs hot and the market cap is real. So the question is, how big is this empire really? And how do you unlock that kind of wealth? Over the next 12 minutes, you will 1. Step inside Musk's ecosystem from Tesla to xAI to see how the pieces fit. 2. Dissect a $1 trillion award, 12 tranches tied to market cap tiers from $2 trillion to $8.5 trillion. 3. Hear two opposing arguments, vision versus inequality. 4. Walk away with a 5-step scorecard to self-assess the path to $1 trillion. Stay to the end. I'll give you a 1-page target map, 5 quick criteria to judge whether Tesla can really touch $8.5 trillion, and which milestone is the tightest choke point. Don't miss that pocket guide. Let's start with the foundation. Tesla isn't just a car company, it's an ecosystem. Electric vehicles, grid-scale batteries, solar, and a push to stabilize power networks with megapacks. Since Musk took the helm, EVs moved into the mainstream. Factories rose across continents. Output scaled like a moving production line. Next is SpaceX, the first private company to launch to orbit and return safely, then do it again with reusable rockets. Up in the sky is Starlink, a satellite mesh delivering internet coverage, cutting access costs, and connecting remote regions. X, the social platform, chases the everything app vision. And xAI is a frontline AI lab, with Grok plugged deeply into X for real-time answers. The thesis, a high-engagement platform plus in-house models equals a fast learning loop, shipping product improvements weekly, sometimes daily. The Boring Company pursues urban tunnels and loop systems, a different take on multi-layer transport. Neuralink builds brain-computer interfaces, medical use first, longer-term a human-AI partnership. Taken together, this is no longer one company. It's a multi-gear ecosystem where hardware and software, energy and data, mobility and machine intelligence all spin in the same direction. Now, the award. This is not a salary. Musk takes no fixed pay. The entire package is performance stock, up to 423.7 million shares, split into 12 tranches across roughly a decade. Each tranche unlocks only when 2 engines fire together. Engine 1, operations, financial milestones plus product goals. Engine 2, market cap must climb set rungs, like a climber clipping into anchors. Miss the next anchor, you don't go higher. Here's the market cap ladder. The first tranche opens when Tesla hits $2 trillion. After that, each rung adds $500 billion up to $6.5 trillion. The last 2 rungs are the hardest, jumps of $1 trillion each, topping out at $8.5 trillion. Each $500 billion step adds approximately 1% more ownership for Musk. No performance, no stock. The board has some discretion on timing, but the core philosophy is pay for performance. Financial milestones. To open the first tranche, $50 billion in last 12 months adjusted EBITDA. To unlock the entire package, a path toward $400 billion per year in adjusted EBITDA. That's a sheer profit wall. You don't climb it with promises, you climb it with shipped product and real scale. Product/operational milestones alongside valuation targets. 20 million vehicles, as laid out in planning frameworks. 10 million active FSD subscriptions. 1 million Optimus humanoid robots built/deployed. 1 million commercial robotaxis in operation. There's also a commitment clause. Musk stays for more than 7.5 years while building a long-term succession plan for Tesla. Everything meshes like a gear train. Slip one tooth and the whole line can stall. To climb the market cap ladder, you need thrust. For Tesla, the thrust is scale times margin. Scale comes from EVS and energy. The more cars you build, the lower your unit costs. The thicker your factory network, the tighter your quality control. On the energy side, Megapack generates revenue and profit on its own cadence, smoothing the auto cycle like a financial shock absorber. Margin comes from software. If FSD shifts from Dream to a durable subscription service, Tesla can layer software cash flows on the rolling fleet. That's margin leverage, over-the-air updates, recurring revenue, and falling service costs per customer. Robotaxi is the steeper rung, a networked mobility platform with margins potentially far above traditional auto sales. But it comes with regulatory, safety, and operational complexity. Optimus, the humanoid robot, if it progresses from demo to wide-scale industrial and service deployment, opens an entirely new product category, pulling in supply chains, software ecosystems, and services around it. At the foundation, xAI plus X create a data model product loop. High user interaction plus real-time signals help models learn fast and push improvements back into FSD, robots, and factory operations. Short version, hardware brings scale, software/services bring margin. AI is the catalyst. When all three align, the climb to each valuation rung has a quantitative footing. No big bet comes without debate. The bull case, the American dream. This is performance-based capitalism. Hit the milestones and the world benefits. Broader EV adoption, sturdier power grids, safer driver software, robots entering real work. Shareholders can price the key operator and pay for results. The critique, inequality and governance. $1 trillion for one person is a lightning rod symbol in an age of wealth gaps. Do you need that number to keep a billionaire focused? Critics call the board too soft and argue Tesla's valuation leans heavily on Musk faith. Pledges like robotaxi or full self-driving require mass production timing and hard safety data. If product cadence slows or launches stumble, the faith premium can compress fast, making later rungs harder to reach. Here's your 5-step map, a quick gauge you can use yourself. Step 1. Core products accelerating, a truly competitive EV lineup, falling costs, stable quality, energy growing steadily to dampen auto cyclicality. Step 2. Software economics locked in. FSD clears safety and regulatory bars, becomes a large subscription with low churn and continuous updates. Step 3. New categories. Running for real. Robotaxi is operating commercially in multiple cities. Optimus is moving from demos to continuous use in factories, logistics, and services. Step 4. Profit ramp. From tens of billions in EBITDA, hundreds of billions, aiming toward approximately $400 billion per year to unlock the award fully. That requires synchronized scale, margin, and capital discipline. Step 5. Talent and succession. Attract and retain top engineers, keep a high product iteration tempo, and maintain leadership stability for 7.5 plus years with a clear succession plan. If these 5 gears mesh, the market cap ladder has a real shot. If not, tranches don't open, and trillion-dollar CEO stays a theoretical condition on paper. We've moved from ecosystem foundations to the 12 tranche mechanics and the 2 engines, weighed both sides of the debate, and handed you a 5-step map to judge the path to $1 trillion. Bottom line, no performance, no stock. This is the boldest pay-for-performance wager of the tech era. If this helped, Hit like to support deep dive analysis. Subscribe so you don't miss upcoming episodes on EVs, AI, robots, and energy. And drop a comment. What's the hardest choke point? 8.5 trillion market cap, 10 million FSD, 1 million Optimus, or 400 billion EBITDA? I'll pin the sharpest take. See you next time in Robotaxi and Unit Economics, Hype or Real.